my name is Amanda. I'm a junior and I'm an applied accounting and finance major.
Hi, my name is Alessandra Colaseco. I am a senior here in the Gabelli School of Business, and I am studying applied accounting and finance with a minor in business law and ethics, which has been a great experience thus far.
Hi, my name is Alexandria Morel. I am a junior majoring in applied accounting and finance.
I chose this major because when I entered into Fordham, I thought for so long that I wanted to do finance. That was definitely the career path for me, but then I took my first financial accounting class and absolutely fell in love with it. So I kind of was in this place of not knowing whether to choose between accounting and finance, and when I found out that Fordham had a major in applied accounting and finance, I thought it was kind of the perfect opportunity to delve a little further into both areas of study and really figure out what career path was meant for me.
Coming into Fordham, I didn't really know if I wanted to study accounting or finance. I felt that both would be a lucrative field, to be honest. And I, couldn't decide whether to go all finance or all accounting. So I decided that I would do both. And doing accounting, I've found skills that I can use in finance, and in finance, I found skills that I can use in accounting.
Because I was unaware of choosing whether accounting or finance, I think having a major that allows you to do both is definitely helpful, especially because I do want to go the accounting route and specifically the assurance practice. And since audit digs deep into companies and goes through their financial statements, it's like significantly helpful to have the financial background with it.
So one of the most interesting classes that I've had here with the professor was the first financial accounting course with Professor Romeo. She was so helpful and so insightful with bringing her experience working with a Big Four company into the classroom and kind of showing how financial accounting applies to real jobs and the real world and how we would pursue in life after college. So kind of getting that real world experience with the course really made the major great and made the course really helpful.
One of my favorite classes here that I've taken is Investments and Security Analysis with Dean DeFury. So when I came into Fordham, I could not tell you how a stock worked or a bond. I had absolutely no idea. I thought that you bought a stock, if it went down the next day, that's it, you lost all your money, which definitely is not true. I learned that there are many ways to invest, whether that be through mutual funds, bonds, money markets, regular stocks. So I got to learn a lot about that, and it's been really interesting, especially during my internship experience when I had to make portfolios and I found non-typical ways of investing, which has been great.
Since I'm only a junior, I haven't been able to take a lot of accounting courses yet. The two that I've completed were financial accounting and managerial accounting during the sophomore cohort systems. So both classes I thoroughly enjoyed. Professor Romeo was the professor for both. I was coming into Fordham, I kind of thought I knew what accounting was, but I didn't realize that there's so many sides to it. Whether the financial side, you have audit, tax, and those types of practices, but managerial is kind of more about how a company works, and learning that side of it was also very interesting to see like how a company goes through their inventories or stuff like that.
Kind of the difficulty of choosing this major was almost that it provided too much opportunity. It gave me insight into so many different career fields that I felt so overwhelmed in choosing one field to go into over the other. Did I want more finance? Did I want more accounting? Kind of how would I decide between a major that opened so many doors for me for when I graduated? In the end, I actually love that I am currently pursuing a CPA track and plan to work in one of the Big Four when I graduate. But yeah, it's great to have a major where I can be working in accounting but know the financial background. So not only will I know like the day-to-day of business in finance, but I'll know the overarching business principles that come from GAAP and things that go with accounting.
One class that I found very difficult was Intermediate Accounting 1. So this is the more advanced accounting that comes after introduction classes. So I struggled with financial accounting to begin with, and once I got to Intermediate 1, I found that there were so many things that I did not know about accounting. But after a while, when you start doing it multiple times, you finally get the patterns and where everything goes. So I enjoyed that.
So with choosing my major, I would go to PPD and our advisors often to kind of talk about my game plan for my major and choosing that. And I think talking to the deans and PPD really helped me to choose applied accounting and finance as my major.
So I find that if you major in either all finance or all accounting, you're pretty much set in that field. So maybe you would go more of the finance route, or you'd go all the accounting route, depends on what a person likes. But with the accounting and finance major, you can use skills from both that will help you really in any field. So if you are the applied and accounting and finance track, you can sit for the CPA, whereas if you were only a finance major, you wouldn't be able to. So I think using both areas, because they're important. Maybe you're talking about foreign exchange, and you need to see how that's accounted for. You would know the accounting way of it, and then you would also know how a finance person looks at it. So you get the best of both worlds.
So like I said, I want to go the accounting route, but more specifically the assurance practice. So having the finance side of it included in the major definitely helps, because in the assurance practice, like I said, you're digging deep into large companies' financial statements, and having that financial background definitely helps when you're going through a company's 10K. So for finance, for people who want to go down the finance route, it's definitely helpful to have an accounting background. In the beginning, during internships, a lot of financial firms make sure that their interns know the 3 basic balance sheet, income statements, and cash flows, and want them to be able to know how they work and how to analyze them. So with these accounting classes, you definitely learn the information that you need to know to be able to perform those jobs.